become certified
Awesome.
in the next 6 to 12 months.
So we were able to take what somebody else taught me about their business, and then I was able to model what we did. So they have Habitat for Humanity has affiliates all over the country as well that build these habitat homes for people that otherwise wouldn't be able to become homeowners.
Right.
And so we've done something very similar where we go in and train salons, we certify them to create the Hello Gorgeous experience, and then we leave our footprint there. So then they're the face of Hello Gorgeous in their community, which is exactly what I wanted to be able to do.
Yeah.
And so, but all of that came from because I reached out to somebody that was already making a difference, and I was able to follow the steps that he followed. So if that's something that you want to do, if you want to start a nonprofit, find somebody who's already doing what you want to be doing and ask the questions of them and then follow their steps. That truly is, it sounds primary, but it really is.
Talk about a ripple effect.
It is a ripple effect.
That's huge.
Yeah. You really can affect more people and you can get to the ground. You're a little further ahead. Most people will help you learn by their mistakes.
Right.
So then they will prevent you from making a mistake that maybe had you been on your own without talking to somebody, you would have made.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because what you said earlier, you don't know what you don't know.
That's right. You don't know what you don't know. So one of the third things that you really need to get good at is fundraising. And let me tell you, that was one of my least favorite things to do is fundraising. Hated to fundraise. And I remember I would have these conversations with my late husband all the time because in order to fundraise, you have to be an event planner.
Sure do.
And I would say to him, look, I am not an event planner. I need to help these women battling cancer. I need to be giving them manicures and pedicures, and I need to, help them with a wig. I do not need to be spending my time planning an event. But the only way that I was able to help them with their makeovers was to bring money in by planning a fundraiser. And let me tell you, I became a really good event planner, a very good event planner.
Yes, you did.
So,
you still are.
Yeah. So you have to fundraise. So share, Trisha, like some of the hints and tips on putting on a good fundraiser and what's helped us be successful with our fundraisers.
Like strategic planning for sure, making sure that when you do a fundraiser, you have a team behind you that is going to be able to help you. For us, for example, being around Notre Dame, it was really important to check the calendar to make sure that, we're not on a Notre Dame Saturday. That will always take precedence over our events. And just making sure that you've got a really good plan in place. You've got I know I just said your team, but your team is huge because you need people to be at all different avenues. Like for our golf outing, for example, making sure that you've got different people at holes, making sure that you've got people supporting, making sure that you're getting the items for the silent auction. It's just really important to have a good strategic plan and to have that. And it does not have to be fancy.
No.
It can be as unfancy as you need, but you just need to have that plan in place because one person cannot do it all.
That's right. Well, and I think the other thing is you realize what's working and what's not working.
Right.
And if it's not working, you do something else.
You change it up.
That's
you
right.
Adapt. Absolutely.
That's right. So one of the last big fundraisers that we did was an event down at the Century Center, which is like one of the largest venues in our area.
Yeah.
We had 750 women attend. We had over 450 silent auction items. We had both buses pulled into the venue. We did 2 makeovers that day.
Yep.
We had, my late husband and my brother-in-law, they did beauty school dropout was their first routine that they did. And at the end of the event, they did full regalia kiss, makeup, costumes, the whole 9 yards. And Michael, my late husband, actually sang. And we walked out of the venue that day and we said, I don't know how we'll ever top this. Like it was just, and the kicker was we didn't make a ton of money.
No.
But it took me 8 months to plan the event because it was just so entailed. And they had a great time. The women had a great time. They couldn't wait till the next year. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Yes.
But we just decided, since we knew we really wanted to grow the program nationally, we knew that there was no way that we would be able to keep that up to do both. We couldn't have an event that took us 8 months to plan and then try and grow the program as well. So we scaled back and we stopped doing the big event and we cut it by a third. And we do an event now that's a costume ball in October. So, and we did that because we thought, as an adult, you really don't have many options to dress up
Right.
for Halloween. So it's a charitable costume ball, and people come in costumes. So the costumes are amazing. And we cut the silent auction down by a quarter. We have a whole lot less. And you know what? We make the same amount of money.
Exactly. So it is really important to look at your events and to see what is. We can do that event with our eyes closed at this point.
Yes. And so I think that it is to find something that's unique, find something that will work for you, but also make sure that you're not competitive. Like that was our big thing was when we did that luncheon, it was a comedy luncheon. And, you know, we would hire entertainment that would come in. And the one reason that we did that was because cancer is so dark so many times. We really wanted it to be a lighthearted, fun afternoon. And that's exactly what we created. And women loved it. And it was phenomenal. But it just got to the point where it was just too big. When we switched over to the charity ball, the gala, everybody loved that because and the costumes just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you want to go on to our Facebook page, our Hello Gorgeous Facebook page, and you can see some of the costumes that are out there. They're absolutely fun. They do go all out.
Well, and the other thing that people can do too, you know, like us wanting to, you know, stay focused on our mission, you can do the events that we wanted, like we do in our community, but it's okay to have other people and other businesses do events for you. It's okay for them to be able to get those donations and do fundraisers on behalf of you and just give you those monies so you can stay focused to your mission.
That's right. That's right. Well, and the other thing that we really want to impose on you, the last portion, is that I want to just really encourage you to not put all of your eggs in one basket.
Absolutely.
And so when we originally started Hello Gorgeous, one of the things that we did was we only did the makeovers.
Right.
And so that was our focus, was just the makeovers. And then we started the affiliate program. So that became a second pillar. Then we wrote a couple of books.
Yep.
And so that was able to not only educate the women that we couldn't get to, but it was also an income stream.
Yeah.
Then we've got apparel,
yes,
you know, with our Hello Gorgeous logo on it. So we've got hoodies, and we've got hats, and we've got t-shirts and all kinds of things that creates another income stream for us. I created an online course because I found that what I was hearing from people, from women battling cancer, was that you really do get something called chemo brain. Yeah. And so they couldn't concentrate when they were to read a book, that they would find that they were reading the same sentence over and over and over again. So we developed an online course that actually makes it that she can go through, she can listen to it, she can watch the slides, and it makes it a lot easier for her to retain the information, which is what I want. I don't want you just to sit and read it. I want you to sit and read it and then be able to apply it.
That's right.
So that you can live your everyday life. And so it's really nice to see. So that would be the other thing, is that if you started a nonprofit organization, just don't plan on fundraising.
Right.
You know, you need to have other people fundraise for you. And if you're in an area where you can do something where you've got a membership, you know, like a YMCA or a Croc Center, you know, that's how they actually get donation, or they have an income stream where it's a fee that you charge.
That's right.
Whatever that looks like, whether it's a membership site or something along those lines, that you're able to do other things and that you've got different income streams so that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Mm-hmm. Because if something were to fall short, then you can be kind of dead in the water.
Right.
Where if you've got a lot of monies that are coming in from different sources as a nonprofit, that's what helps keep your nonprofit alive.
That's right.
And social media has really made it easier now too. Like when we started the nonprofit 14 years ago, we don't have. So I think that also having the nonprofit, it's really about community.
Yeah.
You know, and we're finding that too, to have a community of our salon affiliates, to be able to have a community of the women that we serve, so that you can have that army of people. It's not just you out there talking about what you do.
Right.
It's other people out there talking about what you do.
That's right.
And again, the social media platforms have made that huge.
It has made it easier.
Yeah. So tell a little bit about, share with them the platforms that we have on social media so they can find us.
Oh, yeah. So we're on Instagram. We're Hello Gorgeous IN. We're on Facebook, Hello Gorgeous of Hope Inc. We also have several groups on our Facebook page, a support group for beauty tips for women battling cancer. We're on Twitter, and our YouTube channel is amazing with the beautiful, beautiful episodes of your podcast on there. So there's so many ways, no matter how you want to get the information and how you like to retain it or listen to it or watch it, it's all available for you.
Well, and make sure you subscribe, especially to the YouTube channel, so that way then you'll be notified when we get new. And this podcast is on several different levels too.
Yeah, it's on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
That's right. And and Society Bites Radio.
Yes.
So we're almost out of time. So thank you, Trisha, for coming in and helping me do this episode.
Of course.
I appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments or would like to know more about the guests on our show, or for more information about Hello Gorgeous, feel free to contact me at kbecker@hellogorgeous.org or visit our website at www.hellogorgeous.org. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to download our mobile app, which is created by Amplified Marketing. Thank you so much for joining us today on Hello Gorgeous, Everything Beauty, Cancer, and Inspiration. I'm your host, Kim Becker. And until next time, stay gorgeous.